one of the main things is to offer a complement to the Management 301 capstone class, which is an integrative class that incorporates everything from management to supply chain, marketing, and finance.
It's really aimed at providing students with an opportunity to meet and interact with senior leaders from around the globe, to understand and see how concepts that they learned about in class are carried out in the real world. The trip is really intended to provide them with that exposure, but also immerse them in some cultural aspects of the countries in which they're visiting, and many times that helps push them out of their comfort zone as they learn to interact in environments that are radically different from the ones that they've been accustomed to or have grown up with.
It's not only to see some of the concepts and ideas talked about in the classroom brought to life, but also to really interact, again, with people making high-level strategic decisions, get to know about companies in a number of different industries, to learn about not just the business culture, but also the cultures of the locales.
They really get exposure to senior executives that they wouldn't otherwise have. They get a little opportunity to ask questions, to interact, to see what the company does, how its strategy is applied in particular regions in the world, how it may differ from one region to another, whether it's their marketing strategy, their operations strategy. They'll get an opportunity to try foods that they may never thought they would try. So there's many benefits I think students can gain from the experience that they have while on this trip. I see it in the classroom. In the spring semester, I'll often have several of the students in my class, and it's their ability to apply the examples or talk about the companies that we visited and apply it to the concepts that we're currently talking about in class, and raise, I think, far more sophisticated questions, and to see a lot more nuance in the problems that we discuss in class now that they have some context, now that they've seen an executive talk about the importance of having a global vision or a global mindset. It's remarkable to watch their growth just over that short period of time. They come back much more confident, much more informed, with much better understanding of what's out there for them. Often we have students that haven't had an opportunity to study abroad or go on other trips, either through personal reasons or through their academic programs are too rigorous or don't allow them to take a semester off. We try to work with our students and work with any individual that wants to go on the trip to ensure that they can, regardless of their circumstance. So providing this trip over the winter break, it's 2 weeks long, it's intensive, but it's short. From our end, it's incredibly rewarding to see students that haven't been very far from home to experience that culture change and experience what life is like on the other side of the world. Lehigh is a relatively small school in a little town in Pennsylvania, yet to be in Singapore and be in Dubai and to be interacting with a person that grew up here or went to school here that's now living overseas really helps give students the sense that Lehigh truly is a global community.